Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a good Wednesday. Let's see who's here. Oh, Camel sucks. As I said before, yes, it does. SN Foil is here. Sleepoke. Derbs, finally able to catch a stream. No more VOD. That's what we hope. So Evo is here as well. Vogan. Hello. Faithful. And Mr. Sin Prestil. How are you? Mr. Bob is your uncle, right, Sin Prestil? SN Foil. And the City at Night is also here. The City at Night just built his Gingham the other day. Yeah, pre-recorded. Of course. All right, guys. Just before we start, let me quickly open a box that Gondo sent me. I don't think if he's here, but I don't think he is. At least not yet. So let's open this up. I hope it doesn't have a love message or anything that will reveal our intimacy. Hello, Chronoman27. How are you? Welcome. So, a week or so ago, I sent two boxes from my proxy to me. One with a few boards, a few PCBs, and another one with all the artisans that I have been buying for like 1 or 2 weeks. And the first one got here and the second didn't. So I am just praying that they didn't lose this one package, because it has all my artisans that I've been collecting for a month or so. Let's see. Hello. BRT Leonardo is here. How are you? What are Milk Giant switches? Are they larger than normal switches? No. It's just a fancy name, because they are the same old. They're just a different color, different everything. Oops. Guys, I'm really sorry about the bump on the camera. Hey, look at that. Subscribed at tier 1. Thank you so much, Faithful. Sub-shared rewards to 5 others in chat. I didn't even know that was possible. Awesome. Thank you so much, Faithful. So this is the Shark PCB that we are going to be putting together soon as well. For those of you who don't know, this is something that both Gondo and a partner, they did GB for this board. And I think that our cases too. So let me get a gum. My throat is bothering me a little bit. I'm going to be sick again. Stop teasing and whip it out. I'm good, Dakam. How are you? Man, it's really hot in here. Hold on. So here we have a pre-assembled Shark PCB. No, it's not going to be an unboxing stream. It's going to be a build. We're building the Gingham 65. I just wanted to open this thing that Gondo sent me with a couple of Shark PCBs, I think, and the case that I sent him earlier. Here it is, and we are going to be putting it together eventually on stream. Here you go. Yep. So, but that's coming at a later date. So today, what we're doing is we are building this kit. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. Nothing wrong with the unbox life. I know. Just saying that this isn't one of those. Was a fruit tray. Yeah, I really like the Gingham as well. So for those of you who don't know it, it comes on this very nice little kit, and it comes with Red Samurai as well. I'm kidding. I was just playing with the stabs earlier, and the stabs are going to be Everglide stabs. The only thing I use right now, since I got like 10,000 of them. And you have a couple of things you need to solder before even trying to build the case. Here are the screws. And we have the diodes here. So we're going to be doing all of that. I got ripped off. I know. It's about 50 Fahrenheit here in Missouri right now. Definitely a warmer. Really? How was the weather there before that? What was the temperature? Because 50 C is really cold for us Brazilians. And the only difference that we're gonna, add a little something to the Gingham is that I 3D printed this case, which was done by P3D store. I can quickly visit his website to show you guys. Hold on. -3 Celsius. Wow. Today was really hot here. Alexa, qual a temperatura?
Agora está 27 graus.
Yeah, 27 Fahrenheit right now. 27 Celsius, of course. Hold on, let me find his store. Oops. Yeah, I put P3D_store. Yeah, P3Dstore.com. I don't know why Google didn't find it. And this is the case right there. Gingham keyboard case. So there are two versions, the low profile and the high profile. Of course, we're doing the high profile. Wow, 1 Celsius and 2. Damn, not funny. All right, so yeah, and this is the case. Basically, we're gonna put the PCB on top of those poles, and then we're gonna screw them from behind here. Screw them from behind. Don't quote me on that. But yeah. So let me get the PCB and we can get started on the soldering job. And that's all we're gonna need. Of course, we're also gonna need the acrylic later on. Screw them from below. Yeah, that sounds like a better description of what you need to do. Toykyo. Hey, Weeks is here. Hello, Weeks. How are you? All right, let me take out all those switches. And keycaps. I'm alright, Mr. I managed to sell some Keep stuff on Mac Market today. What did you sell? That doesn't sound like a good day to me. I'm messing with you because I don't sell anything. All right, so should we start with the large items first? Oh, nice. Oh, so he provides us with sockets for the big chips. So I would say that we should start maybe with the USB ports or with the resistors. We are Gondo, I'm sorry. did that already. But I didn't show the nude photos you sent me. Shit. Oh, you know what? I need to grab my diode bender. Let me find it here. Here's my fancy pants diode bender. So let's start with bending those, and maybe we can put the diodes in first. So the bunch of unused key sets, mostly extra kits, not base, managed to raise about $700. Sounds like something Wix would do. Did you get a lot of curses because you're flipping stuff, or was it more normal stuff this time around? Do you have a navy blue Space 65 to sell me? I do not. I only have a black one. Dilcrom is now following. Hello, man. I know we were just talking on Discord and I had to interrupt because I was going to start here, so I didn't even had time to read what you said to me there. So now we just put this piece here and we bend them over just like this, and they are ready for prime time. All right, this first batch is done. Let's do another one. Yeah, this is really good. Whoever came up with it, I just got it on Thingiverse. But it does help a lot. Just put the top first. Oh, you've only seen single? Yeah, this is really good. I always use this when I have to do like a bunch of diodes, like on this board here. Yes, it is 3D printed. Just do a search on Google for Thingiverse diode bender, and I am pretty sure you're gonna get this exact model here. Yeah, there you go. Demon has it. Thank you. Thank you, Demon. Put this on top first. And the last batch. Stay there. All right, let's start putting those in and soldering them. So if you don't know this already, this thick line indicates where you should put like there is always a black line on the diode. Please focus there. So I don't know if you'll be able to see, but there is a black line that indicates. So if I'm not mistaken, the diode makes the current flow this way, but not the other way around. I just came back from company's Christmas party and I will interview a candidate tomorrow, so good luck with the team. All right. Thank you for joining, Demon, and you have a good night and a good interview tomorrow. So I was talking a little bit. I'm just gonna lurk for a while. Yeah, that's okay. And I was saying before we actually started that I shipped like maybe 40 or 50 artisans from my proxy to me. And another box that I sent at the same time arrived. But this particular one didn't arrive. And I am super worried about it. Should we solder from behind? I think so. From the bottom, as I should say, to make it a little cleaner. Shall we? I'm off lurking too. It is a great, very late here. I can imagine. What time is it? Alexa, que horas são na Suíça? Suécia. Alexa, que horas são na Suécia?
Na Suécia são 23 horas e 47 minutos.
11:47. Okay. All right, so this part is pretty straightforward. You just solder the legs and then you trim them. Doesn't take a lot of solder. Just a tiny little bit. Yeah, they just released the Portuguese version of the Alexa. And I actually bought, let me see if I can show you this. I actually bought on the Black Friday thingy. I got that thing over there. Let me see. I can show you. Where's the freaking button? So that's like an Alexa. Hey, look at that Japanese horror writer with 1,000 bits. Thank you so much. Oh, so I got an emote thanks to Japanese horror writer. Alexa, cala a boca. Sorry, guys. Wait, he also shared 25. Cheers. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate that. Oh no, I was talking about the Alexa show. But that I had for a couple of streams already. Let me go ahead and cut the rest of those pins. Here we go. Let's go to the next batch. Hello, hello, Admit. How are you? And also, Levi is here. I don't believe I said hi to you. Hello. Chris Thump, also here. Hello, man. How are you? Yeah, and I really did hear people saying that they had issues. This is the second board that I built with them, and I had no issues, thankfully. One thing that did happen is when I was taking the switches out, one of them unclipped, but I think that could happen even with MX. So far, I am really enjoying them. All right, here we go for the next few. So those tabs are Everglides. I bought them on Taobao, and I bought like a ton of them. So they come in different. This one is on a smoked black, but they come on different colors. Let me see if I can. Oops, and I just lost one. So that's how it looks. I don't know if you can see it. So it's like a smoky black, but they do come in different colors. I also got them clear and on a transparent kind of pink, or yeah, I think pink. And Tectonic Plate is here. Hello, how are you? Kilua Down is following. Thank you so much for the follow, man. Appreciate it. And I did use the transparent ones on my last build. And for this one, I'm using the smoked black, just for a change. But don't leave, man, stay. No, I'm kidding. I know it's pretty late there. Hey, hey, what's up? I'm not Neil. Welcome. We are just playing this Diode game. Do you know this Diode game? Pretty exciting. Except it's not. It's really not exciting at all. But I didn't want to do this off stream. The only thing I really did off stream was adding the stabs because I wanted to make sure that they were okay. Oh yes, today is Josh is guaranteed. I just hope we have enough Josh for all the keys that we have on this keyboard. This is a damn hard build in terms that a lot of things can go wrong. I know people that assembled theirs and it didn't work. There is enough Josh for everyone. We do need a Josh emote. Or a Josh command, I don't know. That just says Josh. That would be nice. I can work on something like that. For sure. I put the microcontroller and the diode upside down. Oh, one diode. Yeah, they are easy fixes. I am just obsessed with the orientation of the diodes because I made that mistake so many times. Like, no, not kidding. I remember when I built my UT47, I think is the name of the board. And I remember I did a couple of diodes wrong. But then I soldered the board and they were really hard because they were behind the plate. So, but I managed to, you know, with a lot of effort to remove it and replace it with another one on the right orientation without desoldering the whole board, which is almost what I had to do. Okay, I think we got a good batch to solder now. Let's go ahead and do it. Hey, Mr. Petrov is here. Hey man, how are you? Not much, not much, just soldering some diodes. Lots of fun. And when I say some diodes, I mean a lot of diodes. Oh, you're gonna be in SoCal. I am so jealous of SoCal. Really jealous. I had plans to be there. However, work postponed my meeting. I was supposed to go to San Diego on the beginning of December. I was supposed to be there right now. So I would have gone to that nice meeting. Yeah, so nice. It's gonna be an awesome meeting. There we go. Another batch. Just twist those up. Make it easy to cut them. At least we got 104%. Yeah, that's the idea. So just notice that this text that keeps scrolling is not accurate. I no longer stream at Tuesdays, but I do on Wednesdays. We are just 104%. Thank you, man. And I got some great deals for everyone at I'm Not None. I had lots of stuff. Really anxious to put Gondel's design on the store. Yeah, that would be amazing. Okay, here we go. Hey, Experms, just subscribe to the tier 1 subscription. Thank you so much, man. And that and he also shared rewards with 5 others in chat. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Is it in, if Mr. Petrov, if you're still around, is it in Orange County, the so-called meeting? I think I heard something. I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah, I think I saw something on Instagram. So, if you don't mind me asking, where are you from? Where do you live? In which state? It is in LA. There is one in Orange County the week after. Okay. Yeah, so I think I saw the one that is a week after on Instagram. Someone talking about it. Isn't that like a bad move to having one in LA and another one in Orange County the week after? Oh, you're Australian. Okay. So, okay. All right. So you moved to to UK for 14 years and then moved to the, oh, gotcha. That's why I'm so rude. Yeah, another Australian, like Wilbur. Yeah, we were just talking about, I don't know if you know this guy, but he is an Australian that streams a lot of electronic stuff. His YouTube is EEV blog. And we were making fun of something he says, which is when something works, he says, I think it's a common Australian slang, which is Bob's your uncle, which I think is pretty interesting and funny. I love Davey. Yeah, Davey. Pocket Access is following. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Bob's your uncle. I think it's so funny. I didn't even know that it was like a Nazi thing. I thought it was this guy's thing until I said it here. I think on the last stream, and someone here, I forgot his name, the caps guy. He told me that it's a common Australian slang. Means easy clap. Okay. It may be British in origin. Okay. So you're in Portland. I believe it's close, right? It's close by. It's not that big of a trip to the West Coast. Because every time I go to the West Coast, hey, look at that, Derbs, with another tier 1 subscription. Thank you so much. I always go from like Miami, which is pretty far. Oh, and I just got a message that my Satisfaction 75 just arrived in Brazil. So it should go through customs next. Yeah, Bob's everyone's uncle. Oh, yours is gonna be delivered today? Which color is yours? Mine is that navy blue. I'm really anxious for this one. Did you get like the Rama caps? I think I got, not the Rama caps, the Rama knobs. And Xperms always also cheered 100 bits. Thank you, man. Looks like you're on fire. Thank you so much. Yeah, our Johns and Marys. Is that the one with the rotary encoder? Yes, the rotary encoder and the mini OLED display on the top right corner. Oh, you joined it right after the Satisfaction 75? It's a bummer. Maybe you get one aftermarket. I don't know how much they'll go for. But I was saying I got all the Rama knobs. I'm pretty excited for those as well. So also Keyforge is doing a sale right now. It's called the Purge Bag. So maybe like a blind bag sale. Let's take a look actually. Keyforge. If I can type, we can get there. Keyforge. Don't miss another sale. Oh, look at that. Hold on. Let me check on email here. They have a link. Forum will close this evening around 9 p.m. Mountain Time. Just got my marble wrist rest today from Drop, and I had forgotten about it. It gets so cold. Oh man, I once bought an aluminum wrist rest, and that was my complaint. It would get so cold, I stopped using it. Let's see, purge bags. Sale is open for purge bags. So basically, yeah, it will be leftover keys. How much is it? 70. May contain even more than one key. Should I join this? How much are them? If I do, I will join after stream. But for you guys in chat, if you wanna join it. Alexa, que horas são? Stop.
São 29.
What is the city that is on Mountain Time? I guess Boulder, right? Alexa, que horas são em Boulder, California? I said that wrong. It's not California.
4 de dezembro de 2019 às 15h09.
All right, so it's 3:09 in Boulder right now. So they are like 5 hours behind me. It's 8:09 for me, so there is plenty of time to join. There's another 6 hours to join, so all good. Man, I need to speed up. This thing is taking a lot of time. Let's do this. Psychologically, I think it's better if we go from the end to where we left. This way we see the gap decreasing. I don't know. That's just stupid psychology. 4:09 currently. Alexa said 309. I was pretty sure that Boulder was in mountain time. Oh, they aren't they on? Oh, it's because of daylight savings? I don't know. No, they are okay. So East Coast, yeah, West Coast is 5 hours behind us. Yes, that sounds right. I think Mountain Time should be 4 hours behind us. So Alexa doesn't know anything. Yeah, I know. It's like Dumb and Dumber. But it's nice that now we get the option of speaking to Alexa in Portuguese. That's pretty cool. It's way more natural, right? When you talk to a device in Portuguese. Guys, we are getting there. Final stretch. We have 2 batches to go. Yeah, I said Alexa because I don't want her to be triggering. That's why I said it like that. And I will have to bend, I think, 1 more. I have 3 left and 4 holes. Unless I can find the one that I dropped on the floor, which I doubt. Oh, there must be plenty. I'm not new. Okay, let me see if I can scan my floor for the one that fell. No. So yeah, we have to bend another one. Where's the bender? All right, last one in. Let's get soldering. I know this must be very boring. Hey, Yuko, how are you? Every day I see Keeps, he seems younger. I wish, man. I really wish. Hey, Tony, 950111. Thank you so much for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Might be the Joshes, yeah. That's the only explanation. Almost there. Man, this is so tedious. This part is really tedious. I am trying to remember if I ever soldered this many diodes. I don't think any of the diode boards that I did was more than 40%. Maybe 45, but not 60. All right, I think we got them all now. No, that was not a good idea. I always come here to relax. It's like an ASMR therapy to me. good. Let's raise the music then. Enjoy. I can do voices too. I can do like enjoy. Enjoy. Or maybe enjoy. Enjoy the relaxing sound of keyboard building with Mr. Keys. Right? Or you can do something like this. It's Britney, bitch. Hello. Yeah, this one is a winner. Mr. Keeps goes AM, ASMR. Keep God. Crap. I almost had a big issue here. Can you guys... is my voice okay? I don't know. Hold on. What about now? On? Yeah, I think my voice is okay now. It's just a little bit loud. So I was playing with the... special effects, and this thing just crashed. So I could not take the effect off. That's what you get for playing with those effects. And I thought I would have to like reset the computer or something. Thank God that wasn't the case. The application for the Go XLR just crashed. It couldn't stand the special effects. You guys can hear me now, right? Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Oh, you're from the nail clippers time? Yeah, I didn't have a flush cutter before. Now I have two. One that I bought and one that came with my 3D printer. Yeah, at least we have some kind of weed music. Nail cutter or nail clippers? I think cutter. The clippers, I think, is what we call the trim. I think. Or it's the other way around. I think only Google Images can answer that. Let's see, nail cutters. Yeah, you see, it was nail clippers. Cutters are those. Let's see, nail clippers. Oh, you know what? I think they're interchangeable. Not sure. What's your opinion on lead-free solder? My opinion is merely based on what I hear from other people. I never actually used... Oh, but I do have an opinion based on something from my experience. I don't know if it's because it was lead-free solder or because it was an OEM, but I had a really hard time desoldering my Cooler Master. So yeah, that was my only experience with unleaded solder, and it really did suck. But I think it may be to the fact, more to the fact that it was an OEM, as in soldered by a robot, than because it was lead free. Not sure. Yeah, I don't know much. So if you're saying that, I do believe you. And I just saw that I forgot to solder one pad here. You solder this missing pad. Yeah, I am actually using Wonder right now, and they are really good. Okay. We are done here. We just need to clean it a little bit, but we're gonna do that after we finished everything. All right, so let's see what the options are here. So we have 1.75, 5 of them. So let's do them. Yeah, me neither. I'm not Neil. So resistors don't have polarity usually, but for aesthetics purposes, we're gonna put them all on the same orientation. Oh, and you know what? The band that we use for the diodes is not the same as we have here, so I'll have to redo this. Oh, there is one that is 1.5K. Which one is which now? God damn it. Not sure. Not sure. First problem is that all those seems like they are identical. Let's have a closer look. And they're not identical. Oh, and we have 10K as well. So I will have to look this up because I have no idea which one is which. They don't have anything written, I don't believe. Let's see. Did it come with a manual? No, don't remember seeing one. But I bet there is something online, so let's check that out. Oops, damn it. Keyboard build log. Someone else posted the PDF link. Let's see if I can find it. Scrolling all the way up. No, I think it's gone already. But I'll see if I can find it. Hold on. Gingham keyboard PDF. Here it is. Let's see. Okay, the diodes. Here it is. So 75 ohm resistors, color purple, green, black, gold. So I think it's the only one that comes with two. So those are the 75 ohms. Can you guys help me identify, because I am colorblind? Show you. Hold on. Which colors are this? Is this purple, green, black, gold, and brown? I think so. All right, let's do this one first. My daily driver is this. The one that I'm using this week is my polycarbonate Leaf 60 with black inks. Okay, so we got that one on. Let's do this one now. Good. Have them both on. Let's solder them. There we go. True. Yeah, you can measure the resistance. Maybe we could do that. It's a great idea, Mr. Tito. Resistance. I think I've never used this to measure resistance. And I think the battery just died as well. I could replace that, but I don't know where to put it for resistance. Do you think this measures resistance? Hey, Tefrim, how are you? I need to change the batteries on those. Okay, let me grab some more batteries then. Hold on. Be right back. That makes sense, Mr. Tito. I know what you're talking about now. It was kind of a brain fart that I forgot how it works. If I can open this, we'll be able to measure it. Thank you, the Syria Night. I found it. I Googled and I found it. Thank you so much. Here. Where's my screwdriver? Oh, nice. It's a 9 volts. And I don't think I have an extra one. Maybe I do. Hold on. Alexa, me lembra de pedir bateria amanhã às 10 horas da manhã.
Tudo bem, vou lembrar você amanhã às 10.
All right, I found another one, but that's my last one, so I asked Alexa to remind me to order one tomorrow. There we go. Bob is your uncle. Here we go. All right. Man, I wish I was a little bit more organized. My table is just a royal mess right now. Here we go. So let's put it on the 200 ohms. $75 and $75. Bob is your uncle. Stop feeding this monster. Okay, let's cut the leads and move on to the next one. Bob's your uncle. Bob's your uncle. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I see what you mean. It's me misusing the term. Stupid Brazilians, man. I'm telling you. I think I may have a bridge here, which is no good. Hold on. Yeah, I do have a bridge. Or it's just flux, I don't know. Yeah, I think it was only flux. There we go. Bob's your uncle. All right, moving on. Let's measure these guys. So they can be either 10K or 1.5K. So let's put it at 20K first to see if they are 10.5. 10K, I'm sorry, or 1.5. Come on. Help me out. $10.5. This is probably 10.5, so this here must be 1.5 if our measurements are right. Yes, 1.5. So let's do the 10K first. And where do we have the 10K? 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, and then 10K here, 10K here, and 10K here. I never remember the colors on those. When you're ready to leave somewhere, like a party, you say, let's hit the frog and toad. That's another one I had no idea. Let's bail. That's as good as it gets for me. Let's hit the frog and toad. All right, so one is on. Yeah, I imagine people that work with electronics and they know by heart the colors of resistors. Those are the real heroes. And people are arguing about meaningless points of addressing the key issue. You say we're not here to fuck spiders. What? It's really crazy. We're not here to fuck spiders. If that's the way we're gonna do it, let's just hit the frog and toad. If we're gonna keep it like this. Need some switch suggestions. Everybody doing a plateless 1800. Full Everglide switches or MX Browns? Oof. I don't like MX Browns, so you have my answer. By elimination. We're not here to fuck spiders. We're not here to fuck spiders, everybody. There you go. There was this very old ad here in Brazil, and there was this term that was introduced by this ad, this commercial, that was like, did we come here to drink or to talk? So people usually in the same situation, they say, did we come here to talk or to drink? Viemos aqui para beber ou conversar? That's how you say it in Portuguese. And that became a slang for, you know, it's an old slang, but it is a slang nonetheless. Or to fuck spiders, exactly. This guy gets it. They're own Franken monsters. Did you try them already? If you're satisfied with how they feel, I say Why not? All right, so all the 10Ks are on. Let's just triple check that this is the 1.5 case, that I made no confusion. And sure enough, at least it looked like it was. I can hold this. Yep, 1.5. Good. But the jar is now equipped with get yellows. Oh, I see. And jar is half plate, right? I mean, you can mount them on the keyboard with no soldering and type on them. Wouldn't do any harm. So that's one idea. Right? You could mount them just for with the purpose of getting how they feel. I need to use up all my Gateron yellows and Everglide so I can justify buying black inks. Man, black inks are the best switches I've ever tried. I mean, inks in general. I like reds better, but those two are, for me, my favorite switches nowadays. I am yet to try silent inks. Did you like them, Experms? Yeah, to receive. Yeah, got it. Yeah, and for a work keyboard, I think that's the best thing you can do for your coworkers. Yeah, I get you. But I do think they will feel good. Okie dokie, I think all the resistors are in. Let me just clean my desk a little bit. That's not something you hear often from me, but I want to do that. All right, let's move on. And I just really screwed up because I did solder the Zener diodes on as regular diodes. So I need to try to pinpoint where those are and if they're different at all. So I think I just fucked up. Yeah, the Zener diodes, they have a writing on them, like this one. So this is one of the Zener diodes. I just need to see if I can find it. And I may need my... How stupid am I, guys? I think I found it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this one on D24. So D24, guys, help me out here. Don't let me forget it. We need to take out D24. D24, here it is. Come on. Doesn't want to come out. So I'll probably have to use some solder sucker to get this sucker out. All right, hold on. I want to do this right because I cannot afford to lose this diode. We only have 2. Oh my God, can February, March? No, but April, May. Okay. Is 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. 8, 9. Yeah, I got it. So D24 is this guy here. There we go. Let me just triple check that this is indeed the one that I want. And guess what? It isn't. Yay, so it isn't. Nope, it isn't. Yeah, oh, yeah, I found it. Now I'm positive. It's D10. D10. When I turned it off. Hey Ed, how are you? Notses the salsa is now following. Thank you, man, for the follow. And sorry for butchering your name. No, I'm not sure. Yeah, guys, I need to get my... Let me take this one out, and then I will have to get my microscope, I think. No. I still think it's not it. Yeah, pretty sure it isn't. Got it. D50. I will read chat in a second. I'm just trying to get out of this situation that I put myself into. All right, this one is the one we were looking for. So for those of you who don't know, this kit came with two Zener diodes, and I, like a stupid, soldered it as if it was a regular diode. So I need to figure out where those diodes need to go, and I think it's D15 and D16, but we'll get there. Okay, the 1.5, 275 Zener. Yeah, so the Zener diodes go where I thought they would go. All right, let me read chat. To be honest with you all, because of our medical forms growing up, my dad wrote red for my blood type. To this, they no one knows what everything has ending except the worst was 2. Nuked. Fucking rad. That's so good. Here's one for Rip Boiled Water. You be missed. Oh my god. I didn't know that one. That's really bad. Okay, here we go. Let's solder those Zener diodes. Then we can put our attention back on the regular diodes. I am just so happy that I found this. So I soldered, this kit comes with two types of diodes, the regular diodes and what they call the Zener diodes. And I soldered the Zener diode where the regular diode should have been. Sorry, the other way around. I soldered the Zener diode where regular diode should have been. So I had to desolder it from the wrong spot and solder it back where you're seeing now that I am soldering it. It was a silly mistake because I didn't know about that, and as a matter of fact there is a build manual that I completely missed. Hey Lois, how are you? Yeah, the Gingham is a really nice kit, but you better use the manual and not be like me and think that you're really good at putting it together and just messing things up on a royal scale like I did. But at least what I did was salvageable, which is good, I think. Oh, the little Romac. Yeah, another very nice project. I didn't get one, but it's really nice. All right, let me just reflow this solder a little bit. There we go. The Romac is really cool. I want to get one eventually if they run it again, or if I get one being sold somewhere. All right, now we have to solder back two diodes here. Let's do that. It's a good thing that I have a lot of diodes around. Where's my bender? I think I put it away. The only one you own? Yeah, but you have to start somewhere, right? And it's a cool experience to build one of those. All right, so we have two bents. One is done. Let's do the other one real quick and then we can move on. Finally. I agree. I think it's really sweet. All right. Oh, we took 3 diodes out. Let's get another one. Completely forgot. Really, the Royal didn't get back to you? That really sucks. All right, let me do a little cleanup here. Put my multimeter away. And put some trash on the trash. And then we can continue. For the Curia build. Oh yeah, Curia is another sweet build. I do have a few, I have 2 iris to put together as well. And I am waiting for my corn metal case to put one together as well. Okay, let's see what's the step 6. I can show you what I'm looking at. Solder the 2 22 picofarad capacitors, C4 and C5. So let's see what those look like. 22 picofarad, so should be this guy here. Can we zoom in? Yeah, me too. Really hope he gets them. All right, C4 and C5. So those 2. Yeah, I have no expectation of getting them before Christmas at all, because it will take me a couple of weeks, at least 2 weeks, to get them here. So I was going to put this on a magnetic tray, but I don't know if they can be messed up by... So let me see what I can grab. Hold on. I'll grab this artisan holder here and we can use this instead. There you go. So those tabs are the Everglides. And this variation is actually the smoked black housings of Everglides. Frothy. Yeah, really nice color. They come in this color, transparent, and also like a transparent pink. So let me see which one those are. I think those are this small tantalums here. They don't have anything written on them, which surely doesn't help. So the only place you can get those are in Taobao. That's where I got mine. So yeah, it looks like those are, yeah, there is a 500 micro amperes and 22 picofarad. Yeah, those are the 22 picofarads. So C4 and C5. We'll double check that in a second. So if we scroll down to to step 6. Yeah, they are C5. Don't over pull the legs through the PCB. They can crack. Okay. Let's solder them. Hey Vitriol, how are you? We're good, at least I am good, I think. All right, let's snap those legs and move on to step 7. So step 7. Solder the two 100 nanofarad capacitors, C2 and C3. So this and this. I'm indecisive. I don't know how to pronounce that properly. Indecisive on work stuff. Tell us what your dilemma is. Maybe we can help. So let's check this out. We have one of those being a fuse, and the other two being capacitors. So I see one here that says 104. So 2 says 104. So I think that's correct. That's the 100 picofarad nanofarad capacitors on C2 and C3. Let's do that. C2 and C3. So C2 is this one here, and C3 is down here. There we go. I have a proposition in a company for a higher responsibilities position, but I don't know if I really am ready for this. So what are you looking for as a next step in your career? Do you want to make more money? Do you want to step up on your position? I mean, for most of the things we do in life, we never feel like we're prepared, but it's all about getting out of that comfort zone, right? And you never know unless you try it. So when it comes to those things, I think, first of all, you need to go with your gut instinct, but always try to not be like held by but whether you think you're capable or not. I think you're more capable than you give yourself credit for. Exactly what Frothy said. Nobody's ready for it. Ever. But, you know, when opportunity rises, I am in favor of grabbing it. But before anything, go with your gut. If your gut tells you it's a good job and you're just not wanting to go because you don't think you're capable, just go for it. Like 100%. That is my take. All right, next step, solder the electrolytic capacitor, which should be this one from the shape. And for this one, polarity does matter. Negative goes on top. So it should be positive here. Let me make sure. Yeah, this one says negative right there. So here we go. Here we go. Let me turn it around. And we can solder this one in place. Yeah, I really like this variation as well. It's my favorite. I'm usually like this, but it's time to grow a bit job-wise, I guess. The money is definitely good. So, man, don't overthink it. Go for it. I know it's cliche, but you need to be sorry for the decisions you didn't make, not for the ones you made. You're not going to be sorry. All right, so C1 is on. We can move to the next one. Solder the fuse F1. F1. You see where F1 is? Still didn't find it. F1. Here we go. No specific orientation. So step 9, here we go. I'll sleep over it, but after all went well at the job interview, so let's send it. Yeah, I think you should go for it. Like, seriously. Do a gut check and go for it. What area do you work on? If you don't mind me asking. You don't need to answer if you don't want to. But what do you do? Of course, Vitriol. At least for me, it's a pleasure. I've been in your shoes like more than once. Solder the 2 switches. Oh, so this guy already soldered the oscillator, and I didn't. Oh no, never mind. I think the fuse. Yeah, I think it's just this picture. Solder the 2 switches SW68 and 67, and then solder the crystal. No specific orientation. Let's do it. So there's 2 switches. Oh, you're DevOps in a big French. Nice. Yeah. It's something I really like, DevOps. I did a lot of DevOps work myself. I used to have a hosting company back in from 2006, I want to say, to 2008. So I did some work in that area. Like the Up News channel running their website platforms on the AWS. Very nice, man. I actually today I was catching up on a lot of stuff in the AWS. I haven't messed with it in a long time, and today I needed to deploy an RDS database for a test environment for a product we're launching. And it was kind of it took me a little while to not to create the RDS instance itself. It was more making sure that it was on a VPC and I could connect it going through EC2, everything around the instance itself. And I'm having a hard time soldering those switches. Wow. There we go. It's just this particular pad here that doesn't want to solder. Done. Okay, very good. Exactly, yeah. Totally agree with that. Okay, so the switches are on. Now let's move on to the crystal. All right, the crystal is also on. Snap the leads. There we go. Let's move on to the next one. Solder the USB socket. Solder all 5 pins and the 2 shield pins. Will do. I'll be holding you. These Twitch musics, they repeat so much that I know some by heart already. Tomorrow is the... Yes, I am definitely trying a 60 and I would try the 65 as well. So I think we have the USB port soldered. Let's see, the next one is the two chip sockets. They are probably around here. Are you joining, Tito? Trying both or only one? I even have a an alarm set. It's gonna be 9:45 my time. 10 my time. The alarm is 9:45. What time is it for you guys? Again, I forgot. Wait, I think it's noon for me. It's 10 a.m. Eastern, right? Want to hear some crazy God HE 400 eyes? I have no idea what that is. I'm not Neo, sorry. What is an HE 100? Yes, I saw that vitriol. Oh, you entered it? I still did not enter. I need to. Let's see if I can solder one of the pins while I hold it. Yep. There we go. One pin is on. See if I can solder the opposite one as well. Yes. It's a planar magnetic headphone. Oh, gotcha. Nice. Solder the two chip sockets. The small one goes to U2 and the big one goes to U1. And another thing to know is that you need to preserve the pin 1 direction. So there is a little cutout for the pin 1. See if I can do the same thing here and just solder it in place. There we go. One pin is soldered. Let's see if I can solder this opposite one here. There we go. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I hope you don't get addicted as I did. I am really addicted on Artisans. Okay, now that we have those pins holding the chip in place or the socket in place, we just need to go through all the pins and solder them one by one. Let me take this out of the way. Oh, you have many resin ones? Getting late here in Europe and have uni tomorrow. All right, Tokyo, thank you so much for joining, man. This is a very time-intensive build, I understand it. But thank you so much for joining, man. Really appreciate it. All right, one of the sockets is thoroughly soldered. Oops, I just bridged one of the contacts here, and I definitely don't want that. Done, fixed. Hey, what's up, Tire God? How are you? Are you going to run a case with this build? Yes, I did 3D print a case, and we're going to be using it. All right. The sockets are done. Now we need to put the two LEDs here. And LEDs do have... The long leg is positive, so we're gonna insert those in the right place. And I want to see if I can solder one of the legs so I don't have to bend the pins. Let's see if I can manage to do that. It's in a very kind of difficult position, but maybe I can do it. Great, I was able to solder it in place. Let's do the... Oh, and I soldered the wrong one. I soldered the... Damn it. I hate when I do stuff, stupid stuff like this. Hold on, let me grab some wick. Let me get some flux as well. Not too bad trying to switch my body for night shifts. Oof. That doesn't sound like fun. You know what? I think I'll cut this leg short and then I'll use the desoldering gun. I think it's my best bet. Let me add a little bit of more solder here. Comes right off. Smaller one is the positive, so we want to do it like this. Perfect. So now let's see if I can solder it properly this time around. There we go. I'll be on nights for the next 5-ish years. Oof. That really sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, both of them are soldered, so now we can solder the other leg real quick. There we go. All right, so both LEDs are soldered. At least you should not suffer from bad traffic. Yeah, that's definitely a plus. At least a little bit of silver lining, right? You guys won't believe it, but I soldered the red one on the wrong position. I am one of those that can't learn. God damn it. Hey, Justin DN, thank you so much for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Hello, lighting. It's you, right? Yeah, and now I recognize your nickname. I am here struggling with this. Not struggling, but it's really time consuming, to say the least. There we go. I know I want to change my username. Okay, both LEDs are on. And so now I think all we have to do is put the two chips on their socket. The MCU is pre-programmed with the default ANSI key map. Reprogram instructions at the end. The U1 chip semicircle marks goes to the right. The U2 semicircle mark goes to the left. All right, let's see if we can figure this out. So this one should go here, but I think this chip is a little bent. It needs to be a little bit bent in the inside position. How can we do that in a reliable way? A little bit like that. A little bit like that. Same goes for those and for those. Let's see if this makes it inserting it easier. Still a little bit tricky. Let's try a little bit more. Tiny bit. Here we go. Let's make sure all the pins are through. Yes, perfect. The first chip is on. So I think we should do the same with this chip here. Bend it a little bit inside like that. Like a little bit more. And look at that, 159. Just subscribed for 6 months with the tier 1 subscription. Elongate when? Yes, man, we are ordering the PCB tomorrow. If that's final, we have the green light. Almost there, I feel. All right, we have this chip on as well. Really good. All right. Solder all the switches according to your designer. Put the M6 screws. Okay, so now we are going to do what we do best, which is solder switches. So let me grab the switches and we can start. elongate yesterday, please. Yeah, no, I'm telling you, we're gonna order the final PCB tomorrow. The one with the LEDs for the indicator lights and the whole 9 yards. So after that, we're 100% ready to do the IC and the GB, which would be really short. The IC cycle is gonna be really short for this board for sure. I did not test the PCB, but that's a smart advice. Very smart advice. Let's do that. Okay, we got some lights. Let's see. Yeah, time for some Josh. Goodness. Ready? Saw some Josh. This must be function. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, this last key here isn't working, so oh, no, it worked. It was something else. There we go. Everything works as they should. I'm pretty relieved, and we can continue doing what we were doing. Oh, and you guys didn't see the Josh screen. I'm sorry, forgot about that. Let's Josh that baby for sure. It's interesting that some of the holes are really tight, but others are really loose. I was expecting that's what she said. A joke. Yeah, that's the right reaction. Vitriol. So I think I need to put those, this H9, I won't be able to, yeah, I'm gonna take this one out and put the screw in before soldering this guy. Because the other ones are fine. Maybe we don't need this. Maybe this is optional to make it flex a little bit more. I think we're fine if we don't mount that one. I see another one, H10 here. Let me check the box, the case. So we're gonna use, yeah, we can just not screw those in. It's weird that they put this right where the stabilizer is. Very odd. Seems like a bad design. So you struggle with that as well? See that night? And what did you do? Did you leave those out? Oh, you didn't put the switches yet. You didn't finish. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I am thinking about not screwing in those two. And we're gonna do split right shift. A countersunk screw, how would that work? Mountain Block is here. Hello, hello, man. Long time no see. Thank you so much for the 6 months tier 1 subscription. Thank you, man. Wow, I have almost, not almost, I have the exact number of switches. That's a first. And you know what? I'm gonna solder this guy and just not screw those two in. Here we go. Let's start soldering the switches. start from the top here. I think it's the best idea. I am a sucker for artful diode placement. Oh man, so much trouble. You have no idea. I did have a few aha moments, to say the very least, during this build. I just tried your PCB design tool for the first time today. It's amazing. Yeah, but heads up, it doesn't produce a valid PCB yet. Okay, so take that with a grain of salt. I tried to have a PCB straight from there made, and the results were not that good. So I need to redo that. Not redo, I need to, you know, there are a few things that I need to fix on what I have, if you will. Yeah, to make it align, it is a very nice tool. But man, this is a tiring build. I'll tell you that. It takes a very long time. But it's really nice to build it from scratch. Yeah, he was thinking, how long have we been going? Oh, that's not that bad. I had worse. We're at the 2 hours and 42 mark. Hello, Cartoon 91. How's it going? We are almost done with the soldering. This was one of the most intensive soldering jobs that I did so far. Yes, it is a personal build, Cartoon. Thank you, man. First time you joined my stream? Don't remember your username. You have been here before. Sorry, didn't recognize your name. But thank you for coming back. Thank you very much. Followage. Oh, I don't know about that command. What is it supposed to do? Oh, you tend to not comment. Okay, gotcha. But I'm glad you commented now. Now, if my age allows, I won't forget next time. Don't worry about it. No, seriously, I like to remember people that come back. I'm gonna turn up the heat. It's freezing. Be back in 25 seconds. Okay, I may have missed you. And here in Brazil, it's the opposite. It's really hot here. Hot and rainy. You're back? I said that I may miss you because I don't know how long it took me to realize you were gone. And I was also saying that it's really hot here in Brazil. Hot and rainy. I have my AC all the way up, almost. And I think we are done. We got about 5-7 inches of snow Monday. Oh, damn it. All right. Let me just see if I soldered all the switches. And I was hearing that there's a lot of snow throughout the US right now, right? It's snowing badly. All right, looks like everything is indeed connected. Let's see if we have all the keys working, and then we can... Oh, not that keyboard. Oh, let me move it over. Let's see if all the keys are registering. Here we go. What? No. What's going on? Why isn't it registering anymore? Not sure what happened. Oh, now at least the USB light is on. All right, we are good. Let's see. Let me read up. I just got a blanket instead. Yeah, I think so. I know there is some in Utah. You're in Connecticut, so very far apart. Never tried Gateron Milky switches. How do you like them? Very much. I tend to prefer the Milky variety over the regular ones. My personal taste. I think they sound better. So I think that's why I like them. All right, so the next step is we're gonna put it on this 3D printed case here. And we're gonna try and screw it from the bottom. Here we go. Not from the bottom, from the top. But I don't know if the screws are gonna align 100%. We may have a little bit of a misalignment. We'll see. Yes, exactly, Mountain Blocks. That's the one I put on my stories. Oh, we need to put the standoffs first. Sorry, I missed the step. Like if there wasn't enough steps, we need to put the acrylic here. So let me do that first. Hold on. Let me get the PDF. Where's the PDF? Here, no. I'm having a hard time finding the logo for the PDF thingy. Maybe I closed it. Let's see. Let me check on downloads. No. Maybe I did close it. Hold on. Gingham keyboard PDF. There we go. All right, so we'll need PCB on the top. Okay, I think it's just a matter of putting the screws on the bottom like this. And this is so cool, really takes Gingham to another level. City, if you want, I can try to print one for you down the line. So ping me on Discord. I can try to print one for you. I could never 3D print a case. I would not have the patience. It takes a lot of that. This one took 17 hours to print. So it is an ordeal. Do it. All right, now we get what he's calling the plexiglass. What is the difference between plexiglass and acrylic? Is it the same thing? I'm not sure. Man, those are really hard to peel. Some ASMR for you guys. "17 hours, yes. Oh, it is a brand of acrylic. Okay, gotcha. I heard the term before, but I didn't know what it was. No, this thing is just getting loose. What am I doing wrong? Is it the case where the screws are a little too big? I think so. Or did I do something wrong again? Hey, Crunchyroll. Thank you so much for the follow, man. So either the screws are too big or I'm doing something really wrong. Yeah, it definitely feels like it hits something on the bottom, but let's see. Let me try to hold this standoff in place and screw it. Yeah, it doesn't go any further than this. Did you get to this part? The Syrianite? I might need to get smaller screws. Okay. Yeah, you see, they do hit the other screw. The good thing is that I have a variety of M2s here that I can use. I even have black ones. I might as well use a black one. Might use... Oh, the black ones are different. Needs a different bit, so no. Thank you. I love this screwdriver. Let me get a tiny M2 by 4. We're gonna use those on top. Yeah, now it's properly in place. Nice. Oh, and I put a golden one by mistake. Yeah, now it's really secure. I bought that screwdriver since I saw there and was filled with envy. I bought mine because of that as well. So it's a thing that spreads. I don't remember who it was that had it, but I just loved it. I think it was a video that I saw on YouTube. All right, the plexiglass is installed. So now we can move on to the case part. Exactly, it's not needed at all. But yeah, I agree. It's a very nice addition. Here we go. Let's secure or try to secure those. So we're gonna put them through and then try to put some nuts at the bottom. Let me see if I can. Yeah, hold on, we'll get there. Oh, and those aren't even magnetic. Yes, ES121, exactly. And I got it on Amazon, yes. I get so pissed with those non-magnetic screws. Just bought the Savage 65. Yeah, you're better off with that than with this fancy little screwdriver. I must say that even without the nuts, it's pretty secured. I'm gonna leave it like that for now. And then if it comes out, I'll put the screws. Let's put some caps, shall we? And we're gonna use some good old Red Samurai for this guy. Where did I put the Red Samurai stuff? Here. Favorite linears, easy. Gateron Red Inks. Chronoman 27. Lubed with 205 and 105, a mix of both. The one that I have on this switch is here. And I think that's gonna sound good too. How do you mix them? I do 70% grease or 70% 205 and 30% 105. And I use a little precision scale. One thing that I'm not liking is that the plexiglass is kind of like that. Maybe I need to screw it a little bit harder here. No, not sure. I want to try that. I did some vintage blacks with just 205. Just 205 is really nice as well. You liked your 3204 better? Yeah, try the mix if you can. What did I do? I don't know if you are comfortable getting stuff from Taobao. If you are, I can give you a link where they have this pre-mixed. And super cheap too. Perfect. Remind me and I'll give it to you. Oops. What's your favorite personal board? People ask me that so often and I never know what to say because it really depends on I change boards every week, and my personal favorite right now is just because I'm using it right now is this Leaf 60, but it depends when you ask. Like seriously, I'm not trying to avoid the question. It is really something that is transitory. It changes from week to week. Really hard to answer that. Keyboard collections. I did have a similar thing to that. I was rated by Nathan Kin. I don't know if you guys know him. You should. He's like this very prominent streamer. He's a Twitch partner and everything. And I did a mini showdown of my collection. It's on my YouTube if you guys want to see there. Types, exactly. So he raided me and I did a show off of my boards. Perfect. Check it out. It's really nice. What's going on here? Is it heating the plexiglass? I think so. Yeah, the plexiglass is indeed heating the 7 and the 8. I'm going to have to take it out to figure out why. I think it's because the board is not 100% straight. Yeah, I'm gonna screw that back, but not as tight, to see if that solves the issue. Yes, it does. What's the point of the extra function instead of the full right shift? For me, because I use what's called the HHKB arrow. So I use my arrows here, and I could hold the right shift, but I like to preserve the right shift. I could use my right shift as function, but I always use function here. So that's why I like it like that. All right. So we do have a final board. Let me show you guys. How do you guys like it? I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this key set, but oh, and I forgot a little something. Let me put on the standoffs. Not standoffs. The rubber feet, which is very important. Looks super nice. Yeah, I'm very pleased with it as well. And Shiro, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, it's way better when it sticks a little bit to the table. All right, let's do a typing test. And plug it in. There we go. We get the Windows notification, which is always a nice sign. Let me just open something to type on. Move this stuff out of the way. Here we go. I think it's a little hollow, but we'll see now. And the spacebar is a little bit scratchy, but I think it's hitting the case. Yeah, much better now. It sounds better than I thought. That's good. So we have the caps lock indicator here. Yeah, I agree. I think it sounds good, but I think we can add a little bit of sorbothane, which I won't do right now, but I think I'll do it, you know, pretty soon. And yeah, guys, this was a long stream. Took a lot of effort to put this guy together, but I'm really pleased with how it turned out. And I'm also very pleased that it worked out the first time. It's a very unique board. Very unique. I think the most unique board that I own. It has a lot of personality. This big forehead full of diodes and whatnot. How good is that? I just love it. Love this, how it looks. Really nice stuff. All right, any closing thoughts, any questions before I let you guys go? Me too, mountain blocks, really like it. Oops, I was supposed to put on this one. Red Samurai, you like it? I'm thinking about picking up my first set of GMK caps, but I'm worried about the shine over time. Do you think it's something I should be concerned about? I mean, I do have a couple of sets that has a little bit of shine, but I don't think it takes away anything from the set being a little shiny. The thing is, from your position towards the keyboard, it's really hard to notice, depending on the light. It's more when you do it like this, when you look at the keyboard from this angle, or if you will, this angle here that I'm looking at it right now, that's where the shine appears, at least to me. But what Mountain Block said is also true. I don't worry about it unless, you know, what you want to do is like sell it in the future. But again, that's the only concern. Does that make sense? Man, this took a little toll on me. I have a little bit of a backache after soldering all this stuff. Yeah, Red Samurai is really nice. Do it. I agree. Do it. Do it for sure. I was hurting too and I didn't do the whole thing. Yeah, it is a lot of effort. And I must say that I forget to worry about my posture. So when I'm looking, I'm like crouching. How do you say? When you're like this? I don't know how to say it. I remember there is a word for it. But I forgot. When you're like curving your body like this. Slouching. Yes, thank you, 159. Slouched, hunched, crouched. Thank you, guys. I feel like I triggered the whole dictionary. But the word I was looking for was slouch. Yes. Did you actually pull off an error-free build without major intervention from your Panda? You see? I'm growing up, Talisman. But I did do a lot of mistakes. Some of them because I was a little bit cocky and I didn't even thought about looking for building instructions. But other than that, yeah, it was a very successful-ish build. I don't know if you saw the end result. This is the end result. We have a Gingham 60 with this marble case, 3D printed, of course. And this must be one of the lightest keyboards that I have. All right, guys, you know what? Oh, you have been here. Okay. So you know what I'm talking about. I did have my share of mistakes, right? You caught that. But yeah, I like this see-through part here. If you're leaving, have a good one, man. I am. I really need to have dinner and prepare for tomorrow. So guys, once again, thank you so much for joining for yet another build. I am sure we're gonna get a few unboxings this week, hopefully, as well. But if not, I see you guys next Wednesday at the same time. All right, thank you so much, and you guys have a good night. Bye now.